Evolve your game and get a $100 bonus. Sign up now at tvg.com.
So let's talk about the Preakness itself then. What's race day like for you? Like, what time are you getting up in the morning and what are your responsibilities? And I imagine that doesn't change whether it's the Preakness or it's a race day.
Oh, no, we got the
California.
same pattern. I always jog him the day he's in. He gets up first on the racetrack. I like to get him in and out, no hassle. Let him act like a horse before the race, you know what I mean? Do something with him. I like to train a horse the day he's in. I've always done that. And it's always worked a good pattern. Because, you know, you leave a horse in the stall, even with hand walking them, it's like any athlete. You got to loosen up them muscles. You got to have the same routine so they don't worry about it. And I'm a big believer of that. And we got 2 or 3 new shooters, a couple of speed horses that are going to go. And I just hope we can get in a clear path and have something to run at, which I think we will, you know, and we'll see what happens after that.
Have you been to Pimlico?
I've never been to Pimlico. I rode at Bowie in '59. I loved, you know, that track. People in Maryland are a lot of good horse people. So, I mean, a lot of them that I rode for aren't around anymore, but I'll get to meet a lot of new people that'll be in the stake barn. That's where I'm going. So all the people that run in the stake will be in there. So, you know, you get to meet a lot of people that I don't know. You know, it'll be interesting.
Are you looking for the same trip in the Preakness that you got in the Kentucky Derby?
I hope so. You know, I'd love to have him have a target to run at. You know, I don't look for him to be too far off the lead. You know, they have speed horses in there, but he's pretty hickory himself, you know what I mean? And if he takes a hold of that track, which I'm hoping he does, you know, I don't know what the surface is going to be. They say it gets pretty fast Preakness Day. So I got to see and watch the races earlier that day and see how it's playing out.
Do you get really, really nervous when the horses reach the starting gate?
Oh, really? That's me. You know, being a former rider, you get this gut feeling, you know. It was so important to me riding races to get my horse clear for the first 70 yards in the race. And I always worried about that. Position means everything. You know, people don't realize that. You get off a shade slow, you get knocked down off a stride. Now you're in a different position. Instead of laying second or third, now you're 6th and 7th with traffic in front of you. You know, your horses maybe don't like a lot of dirt in his face. He starts climbing. Now you look, trying to get him in the clear. You can't move. You got a horse on the inside of you, a horse on the outside of you. It's very important the first 70 yards leaving the gate.
This is a family operation. It's Sherman Racing Stables.
True.
Talk about what your sons do for you.
Well, they got my back. They actually do most of the work, Alan. You know what I mean? I'm here in California, and he's with the horse, and he has to do he knows our pattern, and he's great with this horse, and I've got good people working for me. I have family, the groom, his wife, his brother, his kids, they all work for me for the last 15 years. So we're very close at the barn. You know, it's a family affair. I mean, a big family.
Art, thank you for sharing your story. You've been not only open with all the media outlets, but you've especially been kind to TVG, and good luck with California Chrome and the Preakness.
I appreciate that.